All right. So I think that we are live finally. I'm sorry for the delay, everyone. This is JD Temple. For all of those of you that don't know me, um, thanks for coming out tonight. I know this was a short notice thing again, and that's just how we do it around here. I wanted to thank our awesome, lovely moderator, Orly Stewart, for being here to moderate the chat. Check out her channel, Orly Stewart, on YouTube. It's freaking one of the best things going out there, without a doubt. She's amazing. Check her out too on Become a Living God and Mother of Abominations on her web, which is her website, and I think maybe her Patreon might be that too. I got to get all that straight, but I think that's what it is. We had planned on having my really, really good friend Dennis Eggleston from Travel Tarot here tonight to talk mostly about the goddess and how that plays a role, in your life and um, how that manifests or how it should manifest, and then how it does manifest for a lot of people and tends to kind of screw them up. But for some reason, it just isn't meant to be. Like the connection was really, really bad, and it was freezing up, and we just couldn't make it work. And we really freaking tried, and it's just not going to happen. So, unfortunately, he and I are going to have to figure that out and try something again. I think maybe his signal just wasn't strong enough to share the hangout here. So, it was going to be very patchy and delayed, and it would have just been really difficult for all of us to even hear it and all of that. So um oh, thank you, Smile Plays Productions. Yeah, I'm feeling better. um for a long time I really just had, I don't know, gotten into a weird place where I just didn't feel, I don't know, I guess I couldn't find my place anymore, and I kind of felt like I didn't have one, and um just kind of lost my way for a while, and my passion, I guess, for everything, including life in general. So it feels good to be doing this, and I'm gonna try my best to continue to do it. It's, I still enjoy it, I still love it, but it's not easy, I guess. I don't know if that's really the right way to put it or the right thing to say, but it's one of those things. I guess I'm not going to get all into it like that and break it down and like cry for everybody, but it's difficult, doing this kind of thing. It's a roller coaster, and when you're up, you're up. When you're down, you're down. And when you're down, it's, you really feel it. And it's really hard to get back up and to continue doing this. Um, I don't know. I don't know what else to say about it. Yeah, it's true, Bella. Yeah, you're right. Exactly. Yeah. I mean, I do. I mean, I put a lot of it, a lot of it. But yet there's a lot of it that I don't put out there, and I think that was a reason too, because I feel like maybe I felt like people thought that I was hiding something, or I had things that I was hiding in my life that I wasn't sharing, or um, maybe I was being like disingenuous in some ways or something like that. And it's not like that. I think there's just really some things that are personal, and there has to be some things that I save just for me and the people that I surround myself with in my daily life. But I mean, I would definitely like to put it all out there. And I think at some point, someday, I definitely will. And I'll just be like, fuck it, I'm just going to put it all out there. But there's definitely reasons why I do some of the things that I do, and reasons why I've had to do or not do certain things. Just like in everybody's lives, you have reasons why you do certain things, and there's reasons why you can't do certain things. Even if you wanted to do them, you can't do them because of whatever, whatever the restriction is, whatever the consequences will be, whatever it is that prevents you from doing it. Ah, thank you, Dragon Star Alchemy. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Oh shit. Yeah, maybe. I'm not gonna live to be 80, but it's possible. Oh, yeah, that's right, Ender. We'll do it. But hello to everybody though. It's so good to see everyone. I see a lot of new faces, and that's freaking awesome. Um, and I see informative purposes only. Everything has helped you so much. You new to Satanism. Cool, man. Cool, cool, cool. Hell yeah. Am I gonna summon something? It's probably something already here. I know that my friend Dennis, when he was on the hangout, I don't want to say something already here. There is a spirit of some sort that's here, which I wouldn't be surprised as this temple is full of spirits. But he was seeing a spirit behind me here, over near my altar there, and I don't know if anyone else perceives that spirit or if they can see it or get a feel for it. Um, that's one thing that he wanted me to ask all of you, was that if you all noticed anything like behind my shoulder over here. And if you do, put it out there like hey, well, yeah, dice controller. Yeah, I mean it's possible. Yeah. I mean, I'm sure. I'm sure. Um I'm sure it had a lot to do with it, you know. Yeah. I mean, we were, it's one of those things I think where um for whatever reason that was supposed to happen in a roundabout way. I don't know if I necessarily believe in like destiny and that kind of thing, but we just had to go through that insane trial, and that was the way that it was going to happen. Like it had to be extreme, and I don't think that that was going to happen just by the hand of other people. Like it was going to take a lot of our own doing too, and it was some shit to go through, I tell you that. God damn. It was freaking just like, holy shit. So you guys can see or get a feel for something that's back there. Someone, he was saying that he was seeing a man that looked like he was laying down like near the altar, on the altar or something. Um and he wanted to know if I knew who it was. I was like, I really don't know. I mean, it could be a number of different demons or spirits, or who knows? There's no telling. There is no telling. I don't know if he had war paint though, but who knows? He didn't tell me much. He doesn't usually see spirits all that often himself, but he could see this apparently, and he just knew that it was a man, and that was really about it. Um, but maybe you all will see something different throughout the broadcast here. Maybe not. Um, and talking about cursing ourselves and that kind of thing. I was just gonna say, put this out there too. I mean, I know. I mean, I'm one of those people. I don't mess with people. Um, I don't care what other people do. There's a lot of different people, that are putting themselves out there in the occult, that are doing their thing, and there's a lot of really awesome, really really stand up great people, and there's a lot of fucking dipshits too. Um, and the crazy thing is that some of those are some of the ones that people seem to kind of be all over, and it's like, what the fuck are you doing? And I'm not talking about anybody from become a living god at all. I love all of them. They're my family. These are other people that just have channels. Not really organizations or anything, but and I'm not one to usually like throw stones or talk shit, but I guess it just gets to the point where I'm like, really? Like, really? Like, the shit that it spews out of your mouth, it just amazes me. And that it continues to like be embraced and even like, and even like, um, like it's encouraged almost. It's just like blows me away. It blows me away. Oh, and I'm not gonna name drop who this is or anything or these people are because I'm not like that. I mean, and I'm not even, I shouldn't even be saying any of this, but I just got to the point where I'm just like, I don't know. It felt like I just had to say something because it's just crazy. And these are the same people that will pretend to be your friend just to get information, whatever they can get from you. The worst kind of freaking vampire. Not that I have a problem with vampires, I don't, but I have a problem with the way people do certain things. But they have a right to do that. I'm not going to say like that it's good or bad or whatever else. I mean, it's not for me to decide, but I just don't want to be preyed upon. I'm sure nobody out there wants to be preyed upon. But I know there's a lot of the same people that, want to come after me magically and attack me. And I'm like, I don't even know why you want to do that. I'm no threat to any of you, and I don't give a shit what any of you do. I'm not going to take anything that you have or anything that you want because I don't have or want anything that you have or want. I'm just doing my thing, man. But yet, so many of them want to feel like they need to take me out and knock me down some kind of way. And it's so funny because there's some out there that I know what they're doing, but they don't know that I know. But I'm telling them right now, I know. So think about that one when you go to sleep tonight. I know, big boy. So don't tell me you love me. Definitely don't do that. Yeah, we'll do some we're definitely gonna do some really cool rituals. I've been having an influx of channeled information, and it's coming to me, and it's seems like it's amounting to a lot more than just a bunch of mumbo jumbo chants of the week that are going to fill page after page of just kamalama shamalama ding dong over and over. It's not going to be that. But okay, read my messages. Is that for me? Hey, what's up, Nicolene? Check out Flowing Fires channel too. She's got an awesome channel. Check it out and subscribe. Glad to see you here. I know. Yeah, thank you. It's good to be back. It's oh man, all you are so freaking sweet. Love you guys so much, guys and gals. You freaking make my day. Um, and I know, there's a lot of things that I do that may not like be of value to you all, and then but hopefully there's some things that will be, and um, that's all that I'm concerned with, really, and that's all I should be concerned with is just, and for whatever reason, it's just one of those things where it's, I'm just compelled, I guess, by the spirits to share this stuff and to do what I do. It's and it's like that's what I have to keep, at the forefront of my mind, and remember that it's not a popularity contest, and that, not to like lose sight of what's important and like why I do what I do in the first place. It's not for any other reason but that. I mean, of course, it is a part of the way that I make my living, and it's something that I want to um, incorporate into that aspect of my life even more. But I think I got too caught up in that, of like too concerned about numbers and what other people were doing, and comparing myself to them and getting all hung up on that, like it's easy to do. I mean, I'm sure that we do that in all kinds of different areas of our lives, comparing ourselves to other people and being like, well, shit, I fucking suck. Like, look at this person and this person. They're doing X, Y, and Z, and I used to be, and now I'm not, and I suck, and like nobody gives a shit anymore. Fuck this, fuck everything kind of attitude. And I guess it's bound to happen at some point or another, even if you would kind of vow to yourself and the world that that would never happen. Like, not to me, no. I would never have an attitude like that. I would never get hung up on frivolous, meaningless details like that. But um, that's what happens. It's like, and it's hard. I mean, I guess like you like start to like become this different person, and you become known by people, to a small degree, and it's like just changes you a little bit as a person. I mean, I'm still the person that I've always been, but you can't help but for like this to change you a little bit, and it can really uplift your spirits a great deal. It makes you can make you feel like really valuable, really important, um, especially when you're really wanting to put something out there that is going to be helpful for people. Um, that it really makes you feel good, and you're like, cool, this is great. And if it starts going in a way that kind of goes against that, then it just really takes the wind out of your sails, and it's like, um, I guess then it's like you feel like less than you would have ever felt had you never had done something like this in the first place. So it's kind of like, you get way up here, and you don't just go back to like that level playing field, or that equilibrium where you started. You go way down below that, like down, 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 down. It's kind of like, doing drugs or something. You have that high, and then you don't just go back to like feeling like normal JD. You go down to feeling like like fucked, and that's kind of how that is. So then it's just like you feel like a worthless piece of shit, and that it just really, and then you get bitter, too, because then you start to like resent other people that are having success, which is totally terrible and sick. And you should be happy for them because they're doing great. But it's, you start to, it's just like, it's like a disease, it's like a sickness, you start to like hate everybody and everything. And especially if somebody is like excelling in the field that you are in or that you're interested in, it's just like, fuck you. And you say that just because it's like, yeah, it's like a jealousy thing, that jealousy bug, that, I don't know, envy. What is that, like the green monster? I think people call it. It's a real thing. That shit it'll get a hold of you. And I know that's not something that many people are gonna freaking ever admit, that like I was jealous of this person, or um, I couldn't handle that this person was successful, and I wasn't, like really admit that they felt that they like weren't successful and admit that, but well, thank you everybody. Like I really appreciate everybody's kind words, and I'm sorry, I was trying to get back to the chat and all of that, and um like thank you all for your support and everything. I really do appreciate it, like very, very much. I was just so ready to like just like never do any of this again. Like I was just so um I guess affected by the way things went, and how crazy my life had gotten. And like, like on the other hand of it, just like people that are out here in the world that want to get a piece of you just to tear you apart. Like it's like a game. It's like that is their game. That's like their whole thing. Like that's their drug. That's their hobby. Like they like to come in and be all sweet and nice and cool as shit. Get to know you, get close to you, just so they can freaking tear you apart, like from the inside. And they love it. Like they love it. Um, and it's sick. It's like so sickening, because like these are people that on the surface they seem like they're really cool people. Maybe they're people that you're like, yeah, like man, like I always wanted to get to know that person. They really seemed awesome. But it's like they are like have like the sickest thing going on that you could ever imagine. I can't relate to that. I cannot relate to that at all. And it's part of me wants to be like, well, really, like those people are really just like the embodiment of like the truest definition of a black magician that could ever be. They are like in it to win it. They are going to use their cunning, they're going to use manipulation, they're going to use magic, everything that they can use, it's at their disposal to their benefit in order for them to get ahead or to be on top. And they, don't give it a second thought of who they hurt or what they have to do, or to like, you know, like whatever it takes, whatever that means to the end is, they're gonna freaking do it. And they can do it like without a conscience. And like really it's like nothing phases them at all. They're just like sick, psychopath type people. And I guess if you want to look at it from that standpoint of like, yeah, that's like a true blue black magician right there. Like, why would you have thought that it would be any different? Like, that's really, they're just like embodying everything that stands for, in a sense. I mean, or it does to some degree, depending on your definition of it. But that's just not the way that I like to do things personally for like my moral ethics. in the way that I want to live my life. Like I want to help people, I want to enrich their lives. I don't want to play games with their lives, play games with their minds, and like relish in the moments where I have like totally fucked somebody and I did it like all masterfully and like with like skill, and like really just like bamboozled the fuck out of them so bad that I can like see their head spinning for like 6 months. Like for a lot of those people, like that's like the ultimate. It's like they see people that they think are, at the top of the hill or whatever you want to say, or they're doing really awesome, and like that's like their like it's like a like filet mignon. That's like, and for them, I guess, a worthy adversary, and they're like, oh yeah, that's what I want. I want to go take out these people. And it's like, just to do it, just to do it. There's plenty of room for everyone on the hill, man. Why do you feel like you need to knock me off in order to come up here too? I don't really get that, because I don't care. If you want to come up here, come up here. I mean, to me, in the way that it should be, unfortunately, my attitude got a little fucked up, but we can be friends, but we can also be that adversarial current for one another. Um, you see me working hard, it's going to make you want to work a little bit harder, and vice versa. But if you knock me off and I'm gone, then who are you going to have to, it's going to like to push back against? Who's going to be like, where are you going to get your motivation from? How are you going to really like keep it from yourself becoming complacent, if you've taken out everyone, and all those people that you wanted to take out, they weren't even your enemies in the first place. I mean, I would much rather have a freaking amazing ally than have enemies everywhere that I feel like I need to take them out. It's good to have friends, it's good to have allies. This world is scary enough as it is, especially, without having to worry about being all alone in it. But I mean, there's one thing that I definitely have resolved in, and that I've definitely decided, like, no matter what, is that like I'm not going to be taken out by any motherfuckers like that. Like, I will freaking keep going just for that reason alone, because they are not gonna freaking like like their will is not going to be done when, as far as like when it comes to me like that. No, hell no. I mean, I'll do it just over the principle of the damn thing, and just because they're freaking fuckhead schmucks. And are they going to push me to the point to where I'm probably going to like learn new things about myself and what I'm capable of? Probably so. Is the whole reason that they're fuckhead schmucks in the first place and doing what they're doing to me, so that I can come into the realization of power that I've never used, power that I've never really considered using. Are they here to teach me a lesson, and am I going to love them with my whole heart someday because of the role that they played in my life, even though I might hate them now? Probably, probably so. And it's so crazy because like these people, most of them It's not like a whole bunch of people. It's a select few. None of them think that I have any clue what they're doing. They're all just like, "Hey, hey, buddy, hey, pal, just checking on you. Hey, how you doing? How's it going? You doing okay? Feeling all right? Yeah, what's going on, man? Oh, good. Oh, good. Oh, you doing good? Okay, good, 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 good. That's great. That's great. Good to hear it. Glad to hear it. All right, well, I'm out of here. Just wanted to pop in and you know, because I'm your buddy. I'm your pal. People like me. That's all right. That big knife that you put in my back. This means one thing, that I've always got one on me. And every day that goes by, I just get a little more pissed off. And something grows a little bit more inside of me. But anyway, on a lighter note, I kind of got, off on a crazy tangent there. I don't even know how that happened. Like, what's going on? I see even more people here. Wow, what's up? What's up, King of Beast? What's up, Jafar? Ethan? What's up, Black Tower? Bella? Oh, yeah, you're right. I mean, I think most of them, I don't know. They have, I know a few, anyways. I think they think that I know, but they're not sure. And like, I know that alone. That's for some of them probably driving them fucking crazy and driving them insane because they're just not sure. And it's just like, then just stop. Just stop the shit. Just stop. And I won't even give a fuck. It's water under the bridge. I don't give a shit. I mean, if you want to waste your time and your energy on some dumb shit, be my guest. I don't have time for it, really. I really don't want to be made to have time for it. But there's always people out there though that will think that what they're doing is legitimate because maybe friends of theirs say that I did this or I did that, which I'm not going to say that I'm perfect. I'm not. But do I always try to conduct myself in a gentleman-like manner, in a professional manner? Do right by people to the best of my ability? I'm not just going to blatantly, straight up fuck anybody over. I mean, my reputation and who I am as a man, as a person. Um, my reputation, I mean, is important to me. I mean, I know there's people out there that don't give a shit about that, that have a little bit of a platform, and they'll just continue to blatantly con people and screw them over. I don't when they're talented enough to not even have to do anything like that. It blows my mind. It's like, why are you doing that? That's not sustainable. People are going to catch on to that shit you're doing to them, and they're going to be mad, and they're going to tell other people, and nobody's going to want to have you do anything for them or work with you. Why do you feel like you need to do things in this manner, and when you could just do it legitly like a professional person and be even more successful like that? Why do you feel like you need to do it that little underhanded, sneaky con artistry way? Yeah, it's like, don't sell people books that you're never going to give to them. Don't sell people books that you never even made in the first place. I mean, if you want to, those people, most of them are, they want to write books, they should write them on how to be a freaking con artist, because that'd be information that people like that would want to have, and they definitely be the good the ones to like sell it to you straight, tell you exactly how to do it. I wouldn't listen to them in regards to anything spiritual, that's for sure. But again, I'm not perfect. I'm not trying to say that I am. Am I a fucked up person in many ways? Unfortunately, yes, I am. Do I want to be? No, I don't want to be. Do I want to keep everyone that I care about happy? Yeah, I do. But we don't live in a perfect world, and unfortunately, sometimes you have to hurt people that you love, and hurt people. It sucks. It sucks. And even though you know in the back of your mind the crazy web of lies that you weave in order to try to prevent hurting them, it only hurts them worse in the long run. And you know this, but yet it's not enough to keep you from doing it. You still do it. You continue to lie to them, but really, ultimately, you're just lying to yourself, creating a false reality, diving deeper and deeper into it. And when it all comes crashing down, that's a hard pill to swallow. Like when you know your day of reckoning is coming. Like it may not be today, may not be tomorrow, but it will be realized. And that sudden pang of anxiety will set in and will hit you like a freight train. That pit in your stomach and that acid will churn. And your whole world will begin to spin. And then that false reality that you created couldn't be any realer than it will be in that moment. And even though you know that it'll come and you know that it's real, when it finally does show itself, it's so extreme that it can push you to the brink of disassociating from any kind of reality, of any kind of understanding of even who you are, or like what the fuck is going on with anything. And once it starts, you just have to freaking hold on tight and get through it. It would be like a barrage of like a million nuclear warheads. And there's nowhere to go that's safe. There's nowhere that you can go. And there's no place left to hide anymore. No more lies that are going to give you temporary comfort and asylum. You're going to have to be willing to be exposed, like naked and afraid, and beg for forgiveness, I guess. And that shit sucks. So I guess it's just a lot easier to deal with this shit in the beginning. But anyways, yeah. Is that a rubber chicken on the altar? Is it a rubber chicken? Where's this rubber chicken at? Mm, like, like right here. That thing. I'll get that. I'm gonna show you guys that. That is a badass. It's not a goat skull. It's a ram skull, and that motherfucker is fucking awesome. Um, I'm gonna grab it. I'll show you all. And if that's the chicken, ah, maybe it is. Mm. Hopefully, I don't knock a bunch of shit over doing this. Let's see. All right. If it was chicken, I might eat that motherfucker right now. I'll tell you that. I am hungry. Fuck. But you know, one for a few good things, anyways, here lately. I do not eat much red meat anymore. I'd actually cut it out entirely, but I had some today and last week. I don't smoke cigarettes anymore. But yeah, is this is this the chicken? Look at that, dude. Look at that. Ooh, that thing is freaking like Diesel Supreme right there. Look at that. Wow. No, this isn't it. I think it's a ram. I mean, it looks like a ram to me. I don't know. He's cool. Whatever he is, I like him. I think he's a shit. Is this the chicken? Do y'all still see a chicken up there? Is there something else that looks like a chicken? Yeah. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. The thing all the way to the left. Oh, looks like a potato. Oh man. Oh shit. Uh-oh. See, this is not a vessel for any particular spirit yet, but there are others up there that are. So, there's a good chance that chicken could be like really getting pissed off. And not me. It's not me. I'm not, I don't understand. But let's see. We've got Lucifuge Rofocale over here. I hope that's not the potato or the chicken. But he would laugh anyways. He'd be cool with it. Behind me, all the way back, this is Azazel here. So that's Azazel there. This is Lucifuge here. And then the other one over here, this is probably the one that you were really like thinking was a potato or a chicken. This will be probably, I would say, and like if it was me, it would probably be like the last guy that I would want to be confusing for a potato or a chicken. He might not like it all that much, but I mean, he can certainly be a good sport, but he also has an ego and will get kind of pissed off rather easily. And I don't know if any of you could guess who that would be or who this is right here. But if this is the chicken or the potato, this one right here is Belial. And he's been through some shit. I will tell you that. Is this the one? Yeah. The man don't like his taters. Man, I want some damn taters, man. Hell yeah. I would love to have anything. I know they get mad at me too, being a beast. You know, I mean, usually it's okay though. I mean, they get mad and they'll fuck me up a little bit. Like usually they'll just embarrass the shit out of me, which can be as that's just as bad as anything else. But I guess I've kind of gotten used to that, and I'm just like whatever now. But yeah, he's okay though. People called me chicken nuggy at one time, so I guess Belial can be like tater tot. You know, I kind of liked the whole chicken nuggy thing. That was kind of cool and fun. So I'm sure that he'll like that too. And if he doesn't, I guess we'll find out at some point. Hmm. That freaking beeswax I'm using to lock my hair up, it gets all over your freaking forehead. It sucks. It's like yucky. I don't really want to have to use that shit anymore, but once it's all like it should be, I won't have to do that. Yeah, that's right. The chicken nugget did. Oh, yeah. Ah, ha, ha, ha. That is so funny. The L'Oreal. Yeah, that is right. That chicken nugget is because of Belial. That's crazy. Yeah, get that chicken tot, that tater nugget. Oh my god, yeah, it's like what is it like chicken fries or some shit? They had it at Burger King for a while. They had some chicken fries. I don't think I ever had chicken fries, but made me think of some chicken fries. Shit, I'd eat some chicken fries right now. I wouldn't even want chicken fries. I would like. I've been eating a lot of vegetarian things, which is really strange too, because I used to be a huge carnivore. Um, like ridiculous, especially with red meat. And now I found myself, following the Hell Week video course that I shot in Georgia with Orly Stewart and J.S. Garrett. I don't know, a couple months ago. After that, and some other crazy things that happened. I didn't want to eat meat anymore. I didn't smoke cigarettes anymore. Didn't do crazy drugs anymore. And it just happened. It wasn't something that I was like, I'm gonna not do this anymore. It just happened. Oh, there's Dennis is up in the house now. Oh yeah, see, I mean, I'm sure Star Ruby that you do feel good being vegan. I don't know if I could like, I don't know if I could do that. That really seems difficult. Like, I mean, especially like when I really get hungry, if I let myself go to that point to where I'm just like dying inside or feel like I am, which I know none of us here can really ever truly say that at all. And if we really were starving, we would probably really be going insane. But those times where you haven't had anything to eat in like 3 or 4 hours and you like literally think you're gonna die, and then you get a good whiff of like aroma from some restaurant or whatever it is, and you're just like, holy shit, I am going to go and like eat the fuck out of all of that. Like, ugh. And it's just like so easy at that moment in time to just be like, yeah, I was really gonna try to be a vegan, but man, that hamburger smells good, or that cheese and the eggs are like sound awesome, like, and everything just kind of goes out the window. At least that's, I mean, my willpower or lack of it, it's not to that degree. I mean, it has been at times where I would have just been like, shh. But yeah, yeah. But yeah, I mean, I used to love steak. Oh man, I used to like eat so much steak, and now my red meat has been really really limited, and I don't know if it was, maybe it's like the spirits were trying to really get me to just detox in every kind of way, and that quite possibly the energetic signature that is within the meat that I was eating, because of the manner in which it was cared for and the manner in which that it was killed and processed and all of that, maybe that was making me crazy too. Maybe that was having more of a profound effect on me than I realized. I mean, I have found myself like at the grocery store and glancing over at people that are shopping and they're buying like, lunch meat and like sausage and hot dogs and stuff. And I'm like looking at it like, oh, like in a way that I have never done before. And I've gotten this feeling like I've never gotten before. And I'm just like, I mostly just get like sick to my stomach, and it's like I'm like repulsed, and I'm not from a standpoint of like, oh, I'm not gonna eat that shit. I'm better than you. Like you all are beneath me eating that lunch meat. It has something to do with the people. It's just I just what used to be second nature and delicious is now like the total opposite, and it's just really freaking weird. Yeah, it could be an effective lucifuge too, for sure. It could be. It could be like very very possible. And so I think if anybody would know like the real effects of all of that stuff, like what they would be on a person and how it would really make you feel, like he would definitely be the one that could sympathize with that and actually know what it feels like. Not just have an understanding of what it feels like, having never really experienced it, but actually knowing what it feels like and what it does to you because he has experienced it before, to a degree. So yeah, it's a good point, Ender. It's that's probably does have something to do with him for sure. But I've seen your pictures though, Ender. I saw those steaks that you made that one night and baked potatoes and all that shit looked so good. I was like, damn. Oh, you're an Aries too, King of Beasts? Damn, I didn't know that. So was Dennis. Yep. Dennis and I'm sure there's a few others here in the chat that are Aries too. Yep. We're all crazy, man. We're those demon devil dogs right here in the flesh. Um like society hates us and we hate ourselves even more. Misunderstood and living the only way that we know how to live in a world of crazy fucked up people and shit. I mean, oh, you're an Aquarius moon as well, Bella. I'm an Aquarius moon also, and so is Orly is an Aquarius moon, and Leo rising like I am as well. So it's yeah, I got that demon devil dog thing from you, Dennis. I love it. Yeah, I'm a an Aries, Leo rising, and Aquarius moon, and I don't know where my Black Lilith is, so I want to find out. I need to find that out. I really want to know where that is at, but I don't know. I need to check that out. I need to check into it, see what's up with that shit. But yeah, you do. You're right. Dragon Circle means like gotta do what's best for you, and then sometimes it's hard to know what is best for you, and like sometimes what worked for you a month ago or 6 months ago or whatever doesn't work for you anymore, and then you just gotta make that adjustment and make that little mental note and put a pin in it and just remember that that ain't your shit anymore. It used to be, but it ain't no more. It might be back around again at some point in time, but for right now, I gotta roll like this. And then just roll like that. Oh, okay. Hell yeah. Oh, damn. Barbecue with cherry wood. Damn. I will say that was my favorite food of all time for a long time. Would be like pulled pork barbecue, like southern type of food. I'm from Virginia and I freaking love it. It's freaking delicious. It's really, really good. It's nothing better than that. But and like pork ribs, like freaking amazing. They're great. I don't eat much anymore, but it's good. It's really oh shit, yes, yes, yeah. Fried eggplant and that Chinese eggplant. Huh. Man, that stuff is good as fuck. That used to be your go-to. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Sonny's has good barbecue. Oh, I've never been to Sonny's. I don't think. I have to check that out. We've got a lot of good little mom and pop places here that are just fantastic, and most all of them make really, really phenomenal coleslaw. Which those of you that like that know what I'm talking about. When you find a place that has really good coleslaw, it's like just a whole different ball game. And I won't even look at the shit, from like your typical place. I'd be like, Psh, that ain't coleslaw, man. That's some bullshit. And like, usually like most of their barbecue is too, but I don't know. It's edible. It's edible, right? Come to Texas. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I've had some Texas barbecue and some Kansas City barbecue as well. I mean, I'll say, I mean, I think my favorite kind of barbecue would be like North Carolina style barbecue. Um, I mean, I like beef brisket and stuff like that too. I guess that's y'all have that in Texas, and I know they have that like in Kansas City and shit. Oh man, oh, Chinese eggplant is in Pakistan. What's up, Charlotte Louise Wallace? Raisins and coleslaw. Yeah, that'd be good. I like some raisins and some coleslaw. Mm. Use a rocket stove and use some branches to cook with. Hell yeah. Get all primitive up in that motherfucker. Yeah, that's right. That's right, Jafar. Indeed it is. Indeed it is. I love the Outer Banks of North Carolina, the beach area, Nags Head and Corolla, Ocracoke Island, all of that. Really, really awesome. Really, really beautiful. Oh, well, I'm glad that you stopped in to say hi. And that's awesome, Charlotte. And pop in anytime because hopefully we'll be here. Hopefully I'll be here, so y'all will be here, and we can all be here and talk about barbecue. You know, you can check out if you like watching um, cooking programming on Orly Stewart's channel. I think we have 2 episodes of the Real Hell's Kitchen, and I think in both of those I make some pretty fucking mean food in this shit. Like, I mean, I can cook actually really, really good, and y'all haven't seen anything yet. And I'm planning on doing some more of that because I really enjoy it. Um, that was one thing, shoot, for probably like 10 or 12, maybe even 15 years. I hated to cook. I didn't want to cook anymore. I didn't enjoy it. And in the last year or so, my passion for that has come back, and it's really fun, because you eat better. And of course, like when you enjoy preparing food for other people that you care about and they enjoy it too, and it's just a really amazing experience, and it's fun you know uh to do those things and to I know we're all hungry now, man. You're right. I feel you. I feel you all. I'm hungry too. I don't even know what I'm gonna eat though. Like it's freaking almost like 1 a.m. It's not gonna be anything. I don't want to get fast food. I'm not gonna get fast food. That's for sure. I don't know. There's things. I mean, we have things around here that aren't that, and I probably have some things in the house, but I don't know if I really feel like doing that either. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I might just like make myself starve and sit in that feeling and just relish it and embrace it, like just let the misery envelop me, and maybe through depriving myself of the very thing that I so desire, that the God above in his mercy will bless me through my sacrifice of withholding things from myself, like a good little sheep. But I guess Beelzebub says this is what happens to good little sheep. I don't know if I want to be a good little sheep. After all, maybe I'll just do what I want to do, and I'll have a little more. Oh, okay, that was crazy. Never done that before. Hmm. Just took a life, took on a life of his own, and he's like doing somersaults back here. Hmm. That was kind of scary, dude. That was a little scary, but yes, thank you, Jerry. I would love to be a phoenix. Yes, and I definitely need to rise from the ashes once I've like picked all the splinters out of my ass and cleaned out the road rash particulates and whatnot. That's a good thing to be a bad wolf, though, too. Yeah, it is nice not being human. I agree. Makes it a little tough to exist in a world full of humans, but never really feeling like you totally belong or that you really have a place to really call home or getting used to always feeling like you're misunderstood and different than all of the other people around you that think everything is so cool and everything is just like it should be and they're happy and content with it and you're not, so you're crazy and da 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 and on from there. Oh, a rare steak, yeah, I could definitely I could definitely fuck with some steak right now, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna go to that like extreme of red meat like that. Just like I'm trying not to drink any liquor. I'm not going to go to that extreme of alcohol. I'm going to have, I guess I'll have a cheeseburger of alcohol, which would be the equivalent, which would be this beer. Mm-hmm. Uh, yeah, it is a bit smoky though. This one is definitely a little too smoky. Mm, it's all right though. But you're right. Yeah, we got to feel that emotion so that we know we're alive. Absolutely. Ah. Yeah, I would I would like to say that I think that if I had the opportunity to try a bite of human flesh that was prepared and grilled properly and whatever, that I'd have to give it a shot. It's probably freaking delicious. I mean, it's probably so damn good that you would go insane. It's so delicious, and everything else would fucking suck after that. But even if I knew that that's what it was, I know it's sick, but I know, I mean, never, I know all of y'all have wondered at one point or another, like, I wonder what that would taste like. Oh no, you're late, cat? How late? Like a month late? That kind of late? Margarita with a Sprite. Yeah, man, I love, like, yeah, I'm gonna definitely try to feel empowered. Some 805 beer. Some have three horns. Some do have three horns. They do indeed. Mmm. I've not watched the documentary on Kuru, but Yeah, you're right. There is no going back once you taste the forbidden fruit. I've done that on so many different levels. Not on that one yet, but on many of the others. I like a little extra forbidden on mine because I am kind of a complex and extreme kind of guy. Actually, y'all have no idea. I am crazy as fuck. Like, if y'all only really knew, y'all would be like, damn. But I try to maintain and just be calm and chilled out. But I'm pretty freaking. I'm crazy, crazy. But I don't know where I was going with that. But I did want to thank everybody for being here tonight. I'm not a cannibal yet, but I could be. Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, I think everybody's got to have a little crazy in them somewhere. It does make life interesting. It makes sex really, really good. It makes life complicated in ways that are really just not needed, but still, yet the other benefits of crazy outweigh those seemingly negative aspects of crazy. So, with that, I will say cheers to crazy. Cheers to being crazy. Cheers to embracing your craziness. Cheers to crazy women. Love them. And cheers to the crazy life overall. Cool. Oh, thank you, Dennis. And I will be watching you more often too. I wanted to mention before I get out of here to go be crazy and to eat. Check out my man, Dennis Eggleston. He is in the chat right here. His channel, I think, it's just your name, right, Dennis? It's not Travel Tarot. It's Dennis Eggleston. He's an awesome tarot reader. He's got a very unique style and approach to his astrology and his tarot that is like really freaking awesome. And I really dig it. You can get a personal reading from him by going to that works 2222 at gmail.com. Right, Dennis? That's right, isn't it? It's that works 2222 at gmail.com. I've known that for years. Um, Dennis is one of the, I mean, really, he's like my, you know, personal tarot reader for me, myself, personally. And of course, Orly is an amazing, like, freaking so amazing. Like, her, like, tarot skills are freaking off the chain. Um, and she definitely brings like a very, very unique touch and flair and approach to her readings too. You can check her out at becomealiving.com/Orly Stewart. She also does rituals for hire, consultations, whole nine yards. She is amazing, and I probably don't need to say that because all of you here know her and know what I'm talking about, and that I'm saying is totally true. Check her channel out too on YouTube, Orly Stewart. Check out Flowing Fire. Nicolene was here a little bit ago. I don't know if she's here anymore, but check her out. Check out Jafar Savanois. I don't know. Is that how you say your name? Seven. Well, I don't know. I don't know how to say it, Jafar, but check out Jafar's channel. He's got all kinds of very, very unique and original content on different cult topics and magic and different things of that nature. But check all of those people's channels out and subscribe. And if you haven't, which you could please give this video a thumbs up If you haven't subscribed, subscribe if you want to. If you don't want to, then don't. Fuck you. No, I'm just kidding. If you don't want to, you don't have to. And I won't say fuck you because I don't really give a fuck. Um, and that's how it's going to be. Do what you want to do, God damn it. And that's what you should do. If it makes you happy, fucking do it. If it makes you happy to hurt me, though, and the people that I love, then we're going to have a problem. Because I don't deal with that shit. And I wouldn't expect you to deal with that shit coming from the other side of it. So that's why I'm not going to fuck with you and your family and shit. So you do what you want to do. I'm going to do what I want to do. Hopefully, the two wheels will not collide or cause any friction or grief or the like. Hopefully, they won't. And they shouldn't. They shouldn't if you're not an asshole. Just don't be a fucking asshole, right? Like, that's really the answer to everything. Just don't be a fucking asshole, man. Then, like, everything will be good. Everything will be awesome. But if you must insist on being an asshole, then you're gonna have to like get used to being treated like one. Oh man, thank you, Darren Deveron. I appreciate it. Yo, JD and Orly, thank you for all of the awesome content. Much love. Thank you so freaking much. Hell yes, and you are freaking welcome. Thank you for appreciating it. And shit, that's like everything, to me. I mean, that's awesome. And everybody knows, like when you're pouring your heart and soul into something and you can get this, that, and the other, but none of that means as much as someone recognizing what you do and showing their appreciation for it. It's really the best thing in the world. Oh my goodness. And look who it is. Motherfucking Hectarios. Check his channel out too. His channel is freaking awesome as hell. He is an oracle for the goddess Hecate. And his channel is one that I have been watching for years. And I love you too so much. I really, really do. I've been wanting to check out that haunted house you went to. I saw you were in the cemetery doing some Ouija board shit. I didn't get to watch that, but I want to check it out. So all of y'all, please, if you haven't subscribed to Hectarius' channel, you gotta check that out. It's awesome. All kinds of good witchcraft, witchery, and magic. And he also does tarot readings as well. So check him out too. Oh, Eden Garden. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I really do. I really, really do. Like, this beer is starting to fuck me up. And y'all are fucking me up with your love and kindness. Um, I think I want to get like a main line of loving kindness and just mainline the shit out of that. Just like, fucking nodding out on love and kindness. It's like, shit. Like, damn. Remember that motherfucker JD OD'd on fucking mainline and love and kindness. Like, I ain't never seen some shit like that. It can happen, like that'd be a great way to freaking to go out though. Yeah, man. Yeah, give me that brick and be like, Jesus, Jerry. Mm. Yes. Yes. That is right. Mm. Oh yeah, she's a good friend. Mm-hmm. There's good friends like that, you know, man. Mm. You know, you got those friends, and then you got those good friends. Yeah. We are all crazy now. We are, man. No, you have no idea. Like, if y'all could just hang out with me for a few hours, I will take you to a place where crazy is the law, and I am the mayor of fucking crazy town. And if you don't want to be, you don't have to. You can be the president of your own insanity. But if you want to come play in Crazy Town for a little while, I will be sure to extend a warm welcome to all of you. You can all come, and you can bring your friends. It's always beautiful. It's always wonderful. I don't really get to go there enough anymore. Now that I have all of these real life obligations and bills to pay, mouths to feed, gardens to water, fires to put out, etc., etc., etc. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. But when it's not, it's not. Just like everything, it is until it's not. And it all kind of boils down to that, doesn't it? With anything, it is until it's not. And then when it's not, it's just not. Then what do you have? Nary not a bitch then. That's it. Nary not a bitch. I'm on your side too, Clay. Fuck yeah. 93s to all of you too. I don't usually say that, but yeah, I'm going to read Children of the Darkness. Oh, yeah. I'm going to eat the Children of the Darkness, probably. Ah, this beer is really gross and it's warm. Ah, but fuck. Ugh, I'm going to keep doing it. It's one of those things where it's really nasty, but it's kind of like satisfying too. It's kind of like, why am I doing this? I don't know why. It's got a little something to offer. I don't know. That's, yeah. You've all been there. Why am I doing this? I don't know. Like, maybe I kind of like it. I don't know. Like, fuck it. Yeah. Whatever. Whatever. Ah, God. Fuck, man. Anyway, okay. Let me give you all, we're going to leave you all with a blessing here. This is to um, repel the evil eye and that any negative intentions that anyone tries to throw your way is just going to annihilate it. It's going to take the evil eye and it's going to shove it right back up their asses, where it will then morph into a three-headed beast that will devour them, their friends, and their entire family, and they wish they would never even gazed upon in your direction. They will never utter your name again, and they will never, ever have thoughts giving you, me, or anybody else the evil eye ever again. Because if they do, you know what will happen. And they only get one chance. That's it. And they don't get no do-overs. It's a one and done. One and done, son. So, I don't know about you. I felt it. Felt that shit. Shit's the shit. Shit came from Europe. That shit came from Europe, son. That is some real shit deal shit right there. Mm-hmm. Goddamn right. I'm not going to do an oracle card reading today because I don't have them up here. The next time we're going to do that. We're definitely going to do that. And we're going to do some other cool things too. You're going to get to see a side of some shit that you may not want to see. But then again, maybe you just think you don't want to see it. But you know you do. Deep down, you know, you always want to. All right. Something's happening. I don't know what it is, but I don't know what it is. I think, yeah, exactly, Hectarius. I think, yeah, you said it. I think that must be what it is. I think, yeah, I think that's what it is. Oh, shit. Okay. Yeah. All right. So, yeah, if the motherfucking Murdoch says that it's time to go, and, you know, like, the dude abides, you know what I mean? Like it just all boils down to that right there. That's how I roll. Mm. Well, anyway, thank you all for coming out. Thank you all for an amazing time. It was great. Thank you all for your spiritual and physical and energetic presence here. I know, Hectarios. I know you should have. I don't know. It sucks. I was just starting to have fun too, but it's like so late. I'm hungry, and you know, I've got to fulfill my obligations. I have a few. I have but a few obligations on a Saturday night, on a typical Saturday night. And I fulfilled none of them. Oh, yeah, we've got a crazy outdoor ritual that we're going to be doing, Orly and I, here very soon. Like tonight, it's going to be insane. And we're going to film it, and you'll get to see it. It's going to be really freaking cool. Oh, thanks. Oh, Jesus, Jerry. Yeah. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be so good. It's gonna be like, ooh. Yeah, yeah. I would stay, you know, I would, but when I feel my mind going to the place that is going to now, and there's only a few people that know what that is and have experienced it They're privy to it. Or Lee's one of them. She knows. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but y'all aren't ready. You're just not ready. I'm not ready for y'all to be ready. So that's why I gotta like get while the getting is good, because I know when to hold them. I know when to fold them. Know when to walk away. I know when to run. I don't ever count my money when I'm sitting at the table, fool. I'll never do that shit. Fucking love Kenny Rogers. If you don't like Kenny Rogers, then fuck you, because he is the man. I never got to try his chicken, but I like his movies and his music. He's a good American, even though he fucked himself up with the plastic surgery. I'll let him slide on that. We'll let him slide on that. We're all gamblers. That's right. That's right. Yeah, if you made a decision to come down here to Earth and live through this shit, you're definitely a gambler. If you are willing to come down here and gamble with your fucking soul, your eternal fucking soul on Earth, I would say you're definitely a gambler. Because you could have kept your happy ass put where you were, but you just had to freaking see what was up and push your motherfucking luck and come on down here and get in this crazy sandbox with all the bullies and all the monsters and all the motherfuckers like named Jehoshaphat and shit like that. Don't fuck with Jehoshaphat. I would never do that. Because like I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go back. I'm like, I've seen enough. No, I still don't know what the fuck is going on or what's up with it, but I don't give a shit. It's been enough of an experience for me. It's been real, it's been cool, but I get the gist of it. You know what I mean? Yeah, yeah, yep. It's kind of like part one was really cool. The sequel pretty much sucked, and like I definitely am not going to waste my time on part three. Hell no. So like, if y'all just want to go now, and we can like go to Applebee's and like, yeah, let's just go to Applebee's. Fuck it. Yeah. Yeah, I want a Long Island iced tea. What the fuck do you think? Of course I do. All right. Well, on that note, ooh, I gotta stretch that shit. Thank you, everybody. I love you. I love you so much, and you will all get everything that you want, everything that you desire, everything that you crave and hunger for, and everything that you work hard for, and like everything that you are will be, and everything will always be in a constant state of becoming and evolving. Your evolution will be beautiful. It will be difficult. It will be bittersweet, but it will also be ultimately rewarding and beneficial, not only for yourself, but for everyone else around you, everyone else that you interact with, and even people that you don't interact with. Because that spiritual fingerprint and footprint you leave every fucking where, even in places that you have not physically stepped foot in yet. We're all like a disease. Once we start, you just can't stop it. But it's a beautiful disaster. Yeah, that's what it is. So, without further ado, love you all. Oh, yeah, that's right. Thank you, Hectarius. Hail Satan. Hail yourself. Hail me. We're awesome. Fuck the haters. And you all stay classy.